action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video. There's a lot to cover today, and just as an FYI, I'm doing this video today because there's just been so much stuff that's come out in the last few days, but I'm also expecting to probably do a news video tomorrow, 2 videos in a row, and I actually did a review video yesterday for the Mattel Mr. T figure for their WWE Elite Collection line. And if you want details on how you can still get that figure, I know it sold out quickly on Entertainment Earth, but there is a second way for you to get that figure. And I'm going to make you go watch the video of my review of that one if you want to find out how you're going to be able to get your hands on it if you missed out on it at Entertainment Earth. But I also, again, plan on doing a news video probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the big Marvel Legend reveals. They're doing a Fan Friday First live stream event tomorrow, and I plan on probably doing a video talking about that and maybe a couple of other things. And I'm going to go a little more into details about what I'm expecting to see tomorrow from Hasbro for the Marvel Legend line in just a moment. But I got a lot of news to cover today. So first thing I wanted to share with you guys is kind of another horror story on the Walmart front. You know, every time you turn around, it seems like there's another debacle going on with Walmart. Definitely is becoming, I think, a lot of collectors' least favorite place to go to try and get stuff. Unfortunately, they do keep grabbing up a lot of exclusives. So, unfortunately, you know, it's, I guess, just a necessary evil. Now, today's isn't nearly, I wouldn't call it like super major, but it definitely annoys me because I think it kind of screws over the little guys, which, you know, obviously they're the ones that support channels like this. They're the ones I think kind of keep the hobby going, the guys that sell, pretty much specialize in selling the collectibles and stuff. You know, obviously they can't move the volume that a Walmart or Target can, so I understand why toy manufacturers have to cater to the Walmarts and Targets, but it would be nice if we got a little more love for the small guys as well. But in today's story, it's in regards to the DC Multiverse line, and specifically those Dark Knight metal figures. So I talked about those previously. We've seen official images for those, and basically what happened today or this week is Walmart is the first place that put these up for pre-order. Now, that's not a big deal in its own right, but where it kind of things get a little sketchy is Walmart has listed these on their website, these figures, as Walmart exclusives. And what it's looking more like is these are just really what is known as timed exclusives, meaning Walmart is getting first dibs on them. And as I understand it, I've checked with some smaller e-tailers who tell me their McFarlane reps have told them that these figures will be available everywhere, probably about a month after Walmart gets them. So Walmart is looking to get these figures, these metal figures, in probably late September, October timeframe, and then everybody else who decides they want to carry these figures will then start getting them in around November timeframe. So I don't know when places, you know, the small retailers and stuff will be allowed to put these up for pre-order. Right now, again, these figures are listed on the Walmart website for pre-order. Well, I should say all but one. So another little mystery we have with these DC metal figures is, you know, back earlier in the year, we saw some early prototypes for these figures leak out, and we've seen official images for all the figures. There's a total of 5 of them, and we had seen official images released, you know, about a month or so ago for 4 of the 5. The one that had been missing is the Earth 52, the Red Death Flash-like Batman figure, and we still really have no details on that one. So we have finally gotten at least one official image. This image that you see here was actually put up on the McFarlane Toys website, and you can see they're definitely plugging you pre-ordering these at Walmart. But you can see this this image does include an image of that 5th metal figure, the Batman Red Death figure. So the thing though is this figure is not, at least right now that I could find, is available for pre-order on the Walmart website. The other 4 figures are available for pre-order, but the Red Death figure is not showing up. So it may be on there, and maybe it's hidden for some reason. I don't know. I don't have the SKU number for it, so I can't check to see if it's maybe listed on there or what have you. But you know, if you do a search for Batman or DC Multiverse or what have you, that particular one, even though it says it's available for pre-order like on the McFarlane Toys website, it's not actually listed there. So something strange going on with that figure, being as they didn't release official images when they released images for the other figures, and now it's all the others are up on Walmart's website, but this one is strangely missing. I don't know exactly what, you know, some indications were maybe this figure was going to be released in a second wave or what have you, but I just don't know. When I get those details, I'll be sure to let you know. But the main point with this story I wanted to let you guys know is indications are, even though it says specifically on the Walmart website that they're Walmart exclusives, it is looking like everybody will eventually get these figures about a month later from Walmart. So certainly if you want to be the first to get them, I guess you probably would want to go on and pre-order them now from Walmart. But for me, I'd say support the small guy and wait for them to put them up for pre-order and pre-order it from your favorite e-tailer. But that's just me. But I just wanted to let you know, despite what's being said on the Walmart website, it does not look like these are actually Walmart exclusives. For you Masters of the Universe fans, Mondo just today released new images for their upcoming 1/6 scale ManAtArms figure. So we had seen this figure last year on display at some of the conventions, and then about a month or so ago they released a few official images for this figure. But now we've got full images as well as pre-order details. So like with all the Mondo figures, there's a regular version and there's an exclusive version. And the exclusive version comes with an extra head sculpt featuring the snake ManAtArms, when he got turned into a snake man, and then also a little trinket, Orko in a jar, which is based on one of the cartoon episodes, I believe, if I remember correctly. So those will only come if you pre-order it on the Mondo website. The figure is available for pre-order now on the Mondo website. If it's not at the time of this filming, and last time I checked it wasn't, but should be going up for the regular version should be going up for pre-order pretty much any place that carries these figures very soon. So, but again, if you want to get the extra snake head and the Orko in the jar, you'll have to get the Mondo version. Now, besides those two things, the figure is packed with quite a few accessories, both the exclusive and the regular version. You're going to get multiple pairs of hands. You're going to get a regular head sculpt, which has the helmet, and then you're going to get one without the helmet with that mohawk look. You also get a separate helmet, so when you've got the unhelmeted head on, you can have him like holding the helmet. So that's cool. You get a ball and chain mace weapon. You get a big giant shield. You get a blaster, a hand blaster, a short sword, a rifle blaster, and a figure stand. So definitely chocked with a lot of accessories. These are really nicely detailed figures. I don't own any of them, but I've seen them up close and personal at the conventions, and they definitely look pretty good. So like I said, if you want to get the exclusive version, it is available on the Mondo website now. For you Power Rangers fans, we got a couple new reveals just today from Hasbro for their Lightning Collection line. So first of all, they've got another role play item coming. This time it's the Red Ranger's helmet. This is, it's a highly detailed helmet. It's going to cost about $90. It is available for pre-order now. This is essentially going to be available everywhere that carries this type of thing. It's not exclusive to anybody. But if you want to role play as the Red Power Ranger or what have you, it also just makes as a display piece. It's got a little stand and everything, so you can just display it on your shelf. Like I said, it's going to cost about $90. It is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, and it's slated for release around November timeframe. We got official details on that Lightning Collection 6-inch Space Psycho Ranger box set. Now I talked about images of this set had leaked out over the last 2 weeks, and I talked about it, I believe, in the last news video I did. And as it turns out, this is going to be an Amazon exclusive. I don't know if this was originally going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive or what, but now it's being billed as an Amazon exclusive. It is available for pre-order now. So it features all the members of the Psycho Ranger team. Now, they had previously done 2 of the members, so if you got those 2, you're going to have to get those 2 again to complete the entire team. The set is going to cost $99.99 and is slated for release at the beginning of August. So you've got less than a month to go before it should actually start shipping out to you. And like I said, it's an Amazon exclusive, and you can go pre-order it now. Now, besides that, they also announced our first vehicle for the 6-inch Lightning Collection line. So this is the Lightning Collection SPD Omega Ranger and Uniforce Cycle. So I'm not really familiar with this version of the Power Rangers, the SPD Force, but this definitely looks kind of cool. I mean, it's funny and cool at the same time. The little unicycle that looks like a cop car. He's got the lightning bolts or electricity effects that are coming out of his hand, so that all looks pretty cool. But it's cool we're getting a vehicle, and probably to me the coolest thing about this is that it's only going to cost you $30. Now, like the box set, this is an Amazon exclusive. It is available for pre-order now, and it should ship at the beginning of August. Okay, now switching gears to NECA. So NECA this week has been officially revealing their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. So far as I'm filming this, we've been made aware of 3 of the 4 exclusives that they're doing this year. So I talked about the Gremlins figure that they're doing that actually kind of started leaking out early last week, started actually hitting shelves, Walmart stores last week. So I already talked about that one. Today they officially released the images on that one. But since besides that one, they've also announced their Predator exclusive for this year, which is based on the Predator 2. It's a translucent type figure. It's basically kind of the cloaking. It's supposed to be mimicking when he's kind of cloaking. It has the electricity effect and everything. It's got pretty cool packaging that actually lights up. So you've got, basically have the translucent figure with the light up packaging. So even if you're on a Predator 2 fan, if you just like me, you like translucent figures, this is one you may want to check out. It comes with a skull and then has his signature weapons. So and this figure set is going to cost $29.99 and is going to be available at Walmart stores and then also on the NECA website. Now, if you get it through the NECA website, it's actually going to cost you a bit more. It's going to cost you $34.99. But this one, and pretty much except for the turtle set, you're going to be able to get all of these. If you don't want to try going into a Walmart store, you're going to be able to order these on the NECA web store. Now, I don't know exactly how many of these they've produced, so I don't know how fast they're going to sell out, but you're not going to have to try and order these on the Walmart website. You'll be able to do it on the NECA web store website. Now, this exclusive and all these exclusives are going to be made available starting on July 23rd. And like I said, for this Predator one, it's going to be $29.96 if you get it in store, and it should be in stores. Supposedly, it's going to be in stores on the 23rd as well. However, keep in mind, like with the Gremlins one, that one's already started to hit some shelves. As Walmart's get these in stock, they're probably just going to start putting them out on shelves. Don't necessarily expect them to abide by the 7/23 release date. Some stores might, but you might be able to find these a little bit early if you're going to try and get them in store. So just be wary of that. But definitely, like I said, it's kind of an obscure version of the Predator, but I think actually looks pretty cool, and in part just because I like translucent figures. And the Gremlins figure, again, that one, I talked about previously, so I'm not going to focus too much on that one. But that one, again, also going to be available at Walmart stores. And like with the Predator figure, that one is going to cost $29.96 in store and then $34.99 if you buy it on the NECA website. And that one is going to be, again, available starting on July 23rd. And then the final exclusive that we know about at this time is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles based on the 90s movie. It is the musical Mutagen Tour 4-pack. So it's featuring the 4 turtles dressed up as musicians. I don't remember this musical Mutagen Tour thing back then, I guess, that took place. So it's a very niche item, but in a strange way is also kind of a cool item, especially if you're a major turtle fan. I think this is one you're definitely going to want to get. Now, for me personally, I'm perfectly fine passing on this one, but like I said, I can see, if you're just a huge turtle fan, why this would be appealing to you. So it's the 4 turtles, and instead of weapons, you're getting musical instruments. They have these sleeveless jean jackets that they're wearing, which with a cool design on the back. They've got headphones, which are not meant to be removable, as I understand it. They've got, on their padding and stuff, they've got designs, peace symbols and stars and stuff. Their masks are kind of decked out, kind of like you would think of for Kiss, the band Kiss. So definitely kind of a cool thing. You're going to get a pizza accessory with it, and the musical instruments and multiple pairs of hands and stuff. So it's kind of a unique thing. Now, unlike the other exclusives, this is the only NECA exclusive that's going to be sold at Target stores. And so starting on July 23rd, you should be able to go into your local Target and find this set. It's going to cost you $124.99. It will also be made available online on the Target website, not on the NECA store. The other exclusives are going to be sold on the NECA store for online, both international and US. But for this turtle set, you're going to have to go to Target.com. And then the little kicker here is there's an extra accessory set that they're doing as well, which really isn't related to the figures. It's a t-shirt, it's a bag, it's some looks like guitar clips and stuff, a little badge and everything. And if you buy this online, you're going to have to get it with that accessory pack, and that means that the set is actually going to cost you more. If you buy it online, it's going to cost you $149.99. So just be wary of that. I don't know how readily available these are going to be. You know, my guess is they're going to sell out pretty quickly, but I won't say that for sure. Again, it's a very niche item, but I also just think kind of a cool enough item that it's going to attract a lot of turtle fans to it. But if you want to try and get it, either, you know, be at your Target store on July 23rd or be online. I don't know exactly when, you know, what time of day they're going to be available online. They haven't given that information. Links will be made available essentially the day of the sale, so I don't have that information for you as well. But again, the turtle set is going to be sold at Target stores and Target.com. All the other exclusives will be sold at Walmart and then on the NECA store. Now for international, for you guys internationally, you will be able to go to the NECA store and get the turtle set as well. You will have to pay the $149.99 price for it if you buy it on the NECA store, but you will have that option. So my guess is kind of like we saw with the Casey Jones and Raphael 2-pack, you're going to have an easier time if you're international getting this one than those of you here in the United States. But we'll just have to wait and see. You know, who knows? Maybe this won't move as fast, or maybe they'll actually make enough available to fill the demand. Like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. Now, there's one more exclusive coming from NECA that I don't know what it is. If I had to guess, maybe it's going to be Aliens based, or maybe it'll be some type of 8-inch retro figure. They usually do some type of 8-inch retro figure as an exclusive, and we haven't seen that yet, so maybe that's what it's going to be. Those details will be coming tomorrow, so I will probably talk about that in tomorrow's news video. Switching gears to Marvel, so last night we got official images for the Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Cable figure. So I believe I mentioned how this was teased earlier in the week, and now we've got the official images. It is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. Now the figure is slated for an early December or late November release. It is going to come with 2 different face pieces, an eye effect piece that you can attach to his left eye for that kinetic energy type effect. You're getting 2 big rifles, which will also attach to the figure's back. You're getting 2 pistols and a figure stand. So, like I said, this figure is available for pre-order now. I think it looks pretty good. I like the blue and yellowish look for the character. You know, it's kind of his X-Men look, so I like that. He's got the mechanical arm. You know, he's big and bulky like Cable should be. He's got the shoulder pads. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool figure. I don't like all the Revoltech stuff, but this is one. You know, this is a character that I think actually fits pretty well in the Revoltech line. And so if you do want to get it, like I said, it is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Okay, and then finally, that gets us to Marvel Legends. So I don't have any specific Marvel Legend news for you today. I will tell you again, tomorrow is Hasbro is holding their fan channel Friday thing, their live stream event, which will be Marvel-based this week. So, you know, I talked about how it had been teased last week by one of the Marvel brand team members about, you know, the shoe and the guys, you know, in the colonial outfits and stuff. So, you know, again, rumors suggest that that's going to be something to do with Sebastian Shaw and the Hellfire Club, likely possibly one of the 2 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that they're offering this year. And the second one, you know, back in May, Hasbro said that they were doing 2 X-Men based San Diego Comic-Con exclusives this year. One would make comic book fans happy, which I'm assuming would be this Hellfire Club box set, if that in fact turns out to be what it is. And then the second one would make movie fans happy. Now, I've not heard any concrete rumors about what the movie San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set could be. Just because it is the 20th anniversary of the first X-Men movie, the release of the first X-Men movie, the thing that makes the most sense to me would be a box set featuring the X-Men, the 4 X-Men in their black leather outfits from the first movie, which would be Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, and Jean Grey. Now, of course, Rogue was in that movie, but she didn't have a black outfit. she didn't wear the black leather outfit in that movie. So I guess they could include a Rogue figure without the black outfit if they wanted to kind of complete the whole set. But I could just see them doing the 4 X-Men in the black leather outfits. Now, you may recall back in February, we know we're getting Professor Xavier. They're doing the 2-pack with Magneto and Professor Xavier, which will have both the young head sculpts and then the older head sculpts, the Patrick Stewart head sculpt and everything. So we're definitely, we've got Professor X, and so again, to me, it just would be logical that they do give us the X-Men in their black leather outfits. We've got a couple different versions of Logan coming. Wolverine, one with the leather jacket, and then an Amazon exclusive with the wife beater shirt. Now, I've heard that these X-Men figures, the ones that they showed in February, are going to be going up for pre-order very soon. So I know some of you have asked when those were going to be available, and should be very soon. I don't know if they'll talk about those in tomorrow's video or not. Maybe. I mean, they've already revealed those, so it's not anything major. But like I said, if you're planning on getting those, you might want to start making sure you've got your money ready, because I think they're going to be going up for pre-order as well. And of course, they also had the Deadpool movie figures that they showed off in February. Deadpool, Warhead, Domino, and then Cable. Now, the Cable figure is a Walmart exclusive. The others, I think, are going to go up for pre-order probably towards the end of the month, and I have no idea when Cable is going to be made available. It's a Walmart exclusive, so I'm sure it's not going to be easy to get. So I'm assuming they're going to show off the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives tomorrow. I mean, we're only a couple weeks away from San Diego, though, we don't really know exactly what Hasbro is doing for San Diego this year. Whether they're going to be participating in the official San Diego Comic-Con virtual event, or they're going to do their own thing on Hasbro Pulse or what have you. They might be making those details available to us tomorrow as well. But I assume they're going to be doing something the week of San Diego Comic-Con, which is that July 19th weekend. So, we're coming up fast on it. So logic would dictate that they're going to go on and show us the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And then the other thing I think tomorrow's video is going to primarily focus on is the HasLab project. So they first announced that there was going to be a Marvel HasLab project back during Toy Fair in February. And based on the teaser they showed then, it was pretty easy to see that it was going to be a Sentinel figure. And then, of course, back in May when they did their last live stream video, Dwight pulled up that huge slate, which obviously belonged to a Sentinel figure, again, teasing the HasLab project. So I'm guessing we're getting official details on that. They had told us back in February that this was about the time when they would officially announce the HasLab project. So obviously, I'm sure the original plan was to announce it and then have it on display at San Diego Comic-Con. That's not really going to be happening, so I'm sure they're going to announce it, or I feel pretty strongly they're going to announce it this coming tomorrow, and then when it actually goes up, and you can start, funding it and stuff, that I don't know, but we'll find that out tomorrow, I'm sure. And besides just that, in February they said, this was about the time that they would announce the HasLab project. The other thing I'm going off on is when they announced this Fan First Friday streaming event, they said that Jesse Falcon is going to be joining them, and I don't think they would just bring Jesse in for anything. So, and then they said they're going to be giving some really big news on what's coming from Marvel Legends, and they emphasize the word big, and it really doesn't get any bigger than probably what's going to be the largest Marvel Legend figure that they've ever done with this HasLab Sentinel. So I feel very strongly that that's probably going to be the main focus, along with the 2 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. If they get to anything else, my guess is that's going to fill most of the time, and they'll probably save everything else for their actual Comic-Con reveal event, whatever that's going to be. But we'll find out tomorrow. We'll have full coverage up on Marvelous News. We'll embed the video, the live stream video. We'll have images up as soon as they get released, and all the details. So hopefully you'll check it out. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about. Again, I am going to be likely doing another video tomorrow, so you'll be hearing from me again real soon. But definitely share your thoughts in the comments section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about the contest I'm doing here on YouTube, giving away $100 store credit to Big Bad Toy Store. Stay safe out there, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.